We've got breaking news out of Venezuela. The Trump administration's full-court press for freedom in Venezuela appears to have socialist dictator Nicolas Maduro on the ropes. National Security Advisor John Bolton revealing to Jillian Turner in a Fox News exclusive that for the first time, senior military figures close to Maduro now negotiating, deserting Nicolas Maduro and flat out leaving the country, as the Trump administration today slapped brand new sanctions on Maduro's inner circle, including officials in charge of running his intelligence and security services. Let's bring in John Caulfield, a former senior American diplomat who had been stationed in Venezuela. John, great to see you. First, your reaction to what what's your reaction to what Mr. Bolton said?
Well, this is a war of nerves, and the opposition, the United States and countries that see the situation the way we do, are trying to raise the ante with the Venezuelan military to get them to crack, to abandon Maduro. And the way we're doing this is saying, if you persist, not only your future is at risk, but your money's at risk. And we hope that the Venezuelan military, the senior officers, will make a wise choice and decide to transition to a new civilian government and to choose to leave their current positions.
What's your reaction to today's new sanctions on Maduro's inner circle? Your reaction to that?
Well, going for the money really makes sense, because that's what motivates these people. And if they fear that not only is their liberty at risk, but their money is at risk and the welfare of their families, they may be more willing to make a deal. That's certainly what we're hoping for.
You know, crucial deadlines now fast approaching in Venezuela. First is a February 23rd deadline where interim President Juan Guaido, he's told Nicolas Maduro, listen, you've got to let food aid and other humanitarian aid into the country, or I will move everything on earth to do that. And also April 28th, all bets are off with Nicolas Maduro. That's when all of the U.S. sanctions fully kick in. What do you think will happen there?
Well, if the money dries up, and certainly for the most part the money will dry up by the end of April, the country can no longer feed itself. The country cannot buy equipment necessary to keep the oil industry running. And so this is going to impose a crisis. It's only going to get tougher from here on in. And so Maduro has to assess whether he's going to have the loyalty of the military in the country as he tries to navigate this crisis. But there's no way out that I can see. There's no source of money, there's no source of food that's going to bail him out.
Yeah, lower rank and file in the military now starving, we're hearing as well, Mr. Caulfield. And the Pentagon is positioning 200 tons of humanitarian and food aid at the border with Colombia. John Caulfield, we love your perspective and we appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much.